Hello everyone, Christian here. Did you know that there are over 6,000 apps in the Shopify App Store? That's a lot. In this video, I'm actually going to show you 6 that you probably never even heard of and that are going to make you some moolah. For the most part. I mean, they're going to be very beneficial for you, so you want to check out this video. All right, so the first app that we have here is called the Archive app. And this is to automatically save Instagram stories and posts that your brand is tagged in. How cool is that? So you can automatically save Instagram stories and posts that your brand is tagged in. So it's all your UGC in one place forever, and you can download it when you need it or when you don't need it. So you can come here and just see it all in one place. We're just kind of looking here at some of the images. It also has some powerful filters, so you can quickly find what you're looking for based on maybe influencer or the type of post, if it's a story or regular post, and the data it was created as well. So it just makes it super easy. Instead of you having to go to the Instagram app and scroll forever endlessly and then find a way to download those assets, right? It just gives you the ability to have it all in one place for you to use in the future. You can also keep tabs on user-generated content within the weekly UGC digest. So they automatically send you an email with some of the maybe top stories or top feed posts that have been posted to Instagram. Again, super powerful app. And I believe this one, let's see. Yeah, they do have a free version. So some of these apps that we're going to mention today maybe a little bit more expensive than others, but this one, for example, has a free to install, where you can do up to 100 posts saved to. It's pretty new, so it has about 22 reviews, but so far all 5 stars. So super awesome. Check it out. It's called Archive app. Never miss a post. And also is by Archive Technologies. We'll make sure to have these links in the description below. So if you want to check them out, just click on the link and you'll get taken directly to the Shopify App Store. Now, coming up next is the EcoCart carbon neutral orders. Now, this one is kind of interesting because you basically are empowering your customers to make their orders carbon neutral. So you're not taking it upon yourself to maybe add that extra expense to your business. So you can leave it up to their customers, right? To just click on that little check mark and add a little bit of amount to their final order. So for example, for this one right here, for these shoes, you can say, make my order carbon neutral, powered by EcoCart, and you just add 87 cents, right? So a lot of times it's just that much that you have to do to make the order carbon neutral. You also can encourage checkout with a radical donation transparency. So they can actually learn more right within their checkout process. It just has a little pop-up and it gives you exactly what their climate impact is based on that order that they're doing. So for example, it says 96 pounds of CO2 emissions or 110 miles driven. That's crazy. So again, it just gives you a little bit more information and it expands that transparency, right, with your customers. Then another thing that you can do with an EcoCart is you can actually leave it up to the app to select the sort of nonprofits or the projects that you want to support, or you can actually go in and hand select the ones that you want to actually support. So for example, for this one, it has the Tri-City Forest, the McCloud River, and the mangroves in Myanmar. And the customer actually gets to choose, right, who they want to support. You also set this up in 5 minutes, no coding required, so it's super easy. You can also match it to your brand. You can change colors, alignments, and all that kind of stuff. It also has a little dashboard in the back end where you can actually track, and you can share this with your community, right, on your social medias or even on your website. You can take some screenshots and see how your customer base has helped the planet, has helped these communities and these causes. Now, before we move on to the next one, I just want to say bienvenidos. My name is Christian Piñon, one of the co-founders here at BitBranding. We're an e-commerce growth agency that specializes in helping clothing stores grow and scale profitably online. We drop new videos every week, so make sure that you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Don't miss out. All right, coming up next is Smarter. Now, a lot of you have actually asked on how to do subscriptions, right, for your customers. Smarter is probably one of the best apps out there that you can use. Again, up and coming, not a lot of people know about it, but it just reimagines the subscription process. The setup process is super easy. You can set it up in minutes. It has a lot of advanced settings within here. This is one of those apps that are, I would say, maybe a little bit more premium, right? A little bit pricier than everything else that we're talking about here. But it allows you to do so much with it. You can also see the live preview theming, so you can actually select and manipulate and change colors, change text on how you want the subscription process to work and how you want it to look right within your store. It also has built-in email and SMS automated notifications, so if someone starts signing up, they want to cancel, whatever that may be, that's all handled within the app. It also gives you some advanced analytics, so you can make better decisions on what's working and what's not working within your store when it comes to the subscription basis. Also, it's mobile friendly, so you have an account portal where your customers can go in there and check on their subscriptions. So for example, I think the only subscription that I'm doing right now would be Chewy for my dog food. That was something that it was just like a duh, we have to do this because we spend so much time going to the store, buying the same food, coming out. Plus you are tempted when you go to the store to buy more things. So with the subscription, it's just nice and easy. I don't have to worry about it. I can set it up for when my dog's food is gonna, deplete to the lowest level, and then I can get the new bag. So shout out to Chewy for having that subscription model. But they also have a little portal where I can go in, I can check my past purchases, I can see my upcoming ones, when is it actually gonna ship, etc., etc. So this is the same thing right here. So within this one, the Smarter app, it is, it starts at $99. So again, it's a little bit more pricier. It's pricier than the other ones that we're talking about, but it does have really good reviews. Also pretty new, but highly recommend. And I believe, I want to say, let me see the full description here. So they have different subscription models. So the prepaid subscription model, sequential, build a box, finite subscription model. So there's a lot of different options, a lot of different things that you can do with Smarter. So it's not just your typical simple subscription method. You can do a lot of different things with this. And it also integrates and works well with all your other, Klaviyo and email notifications and SMS notifications and things like that. All right, next up we have Gives donation-driven marketing. Gives allows you to create donation incentives to drive sales without discounts. So it improves the AOV and conversion rate without discounting by making the customer feel good about themselves. So for example, the way this works is you offer this $147 product, and with this product, the customer gets $12 that they can donate to the cause of their choosing. So you're actually discounting the product a little bit, not really. In the customer's mind, they're getting something in return for buying this product, essentially. So the setup is pretty easy. You can actually turn it on for all qualifying orders. You can have the incentive type, so you can do a percentage of the subtotal. So in this case, there's a 10% in there, or a fixed amount. You can also customize your charities. So they have a monthly curated list of different charities, which you can leave it up to their featured ones, or you can handpick ones that may be better aligned with your store and maybe the location based too. So I think in this example, they have 3 different ones here, and they're all in the New York area. So maybe this company is based on New York and they want to support maybe a little bit more local charities. This is optimized for conversion as well, because none of this happens before they actually purchase. So before they purchase, they know that they're going to be donating a certain amount of money to a charity, but that happens at the very end. So it's also like a sort of like a, I want to do this, I want to continue this, right? Like you're giving them that messaging beforehand, but nothing happens until they actually go through the whole transaction process and they pay for it, and then afterwards they actually get the opportunity to give those $12 that they acquired to one of those charities. So again, it's a very interesting concept that I don't think I've ever seen before, but it looks like it works really well. It has 5 stars, 21 reviews, and they're all 5 stars in here. The app does cost, it starts with $19 a month, and it gives you basically all the main features that you would need to get started. Hey, if you like what you see, consider clicking that like button. All right, so the next one that we have here is Triplewhale. This is actually not an app that's in the actual app store, but once you add it, it actually gets added to your list of apps in the back end. This app has been tremendous for our clients and group coaching members. We've talked about it before here on this channel a lot probably, but it's just a powerhouse of a tool. I mean, it allows us to do a lot of things. We can see the LTV for customers at 30, 60, 90 days. It also allows you to see the estimated action of customers. So you'll be able to see customers that are likely to buy from you a second or third time, and you're able to send timely emails and ad campaigns to those actual customers. So it just allows you to track everything a little bit better. Ever since the iOS update, it's been harder and harder to track conversions and track different things based on your marketing efforts. So Triplewhale just allows you to do this in just one place, right? It centralizes all the metrics from all the tools that you use right in your pocket, really. So they simplify, inform, and save you a lot of time. You can also, if you want to really check out Triplewhale very in depth, you can check out the link in the description below. This is their website right here, trytriplewhale.com. And they've actually just recently released just an update of Triplewhale, and I mean, apparently they're the top dog when it comes to tracking conversions and tracking your data in the back end. So we've been using it for all of our customers, and it's just been amazing. So check them out. All right, so this last app is called Disputifier. This is one of those apps that I believe just everyone should have, just because it's 100% automated and you don't have to do anything about it. So Disputifier fights chargebacks. Again, it's 100% automated, and you can actually, fight fraud prevention as well. So it's just revenue essentially on autopilot. You don't have to kind of just set it and forget it. It does work with all payment processors. So if you're using Stripe or PayPal or Authorize.net or whatever else, it works well with any of them. You can also prevent, like I said, fraudulent or order not received chargebacks. So again, it's fully automated. So it doesn't always have the same response when it's fighting these chargebacks. It uses AI to sort of craft the message that will better get you the money that you need. This is what that slide right here is saying. So it also has in the back end, you can see all the chargebacks, the ones that they won or not won. And here you can see this, it's not cookie cutter templates, it's intelligent responses tailored to your business based on if it's a subscription, drop shipping, and they said that it works with any business model. And then another thing that I saw as far as pricing, so it's free to install, but they charge based on the success, right? So any chargeback they actually win, they charge from 9 to 18%. And again, it just depends. But again, it's one of those things where you would spend so much time going through the chargebacks, emailing back and forth and doing all this stuff, that 19 to 18% per one charge, it just makes sense, right? And like I said, it's 100% fully automated. So it's just one of those that you install and forget and don't have to worry about it again. So again, kind of a newer app, but it has 5-star 8 reviews in there. Like I said, it's just one of those things that I believe everyone should have. All right, there you have it. Let me know in the comments below if you've heard of any of these apps. Hopefully you've heard of one of them, and that was Triplewhale. But if you haven't heard of any of these apps, let me know down below in the comments. And if you have an app that not a lot of people talk about and it's just not on anyone's radar, please let me know down below so we can make a part 2 of this video. Some of the apps that you've just never heard about, but you need to have on your store. You should also check out some of our other videos. We've done a couple other videos on apps that you should have, so check those out right here.